Hi everyone, it's Donna. Welcome back or welcome. Today we are continuing with Rach and Bella Craft's 100 day project. As I was explaining in my last video, my aim was to do some of the days on screen, but I was going to do a lot of the work off screen. So I have been working through, I am now up to day 8, I believe. I did days 1 and 2 on camera, which was making the base of our envelope, flip, flap, fold, folio, whatever you want to call it. And we also made a pocket for the inside. So over the last few days, I've been working on the different elements. I will quickly go through and show you what I've done. I won't go through in detail because I can do that maybe at the end of the 100 days. And also, all the videos are on Rach and Bella Crafts if you would like to go and see how these things are made. So day 1, we did the envelope. Day 2, we made these pockets. Here, I made it into like a tuck. All I've done on here is put a cluster. This is a printable cluster from the Louisa Heinzel Watching Over You kit, which is the kit I've used here for these papers. Day 3, we made a removable belly band that we can lift up and we can write in there. Again, that tutorial's on Rach and Bella Crafts. Day 4, we did over the page pockets. Day 5, we made this lovely, it was actually called a fabric cluster dangle, but I put some fabric, some papers, and just a floral image, which I put some glossy accents over. So that was day 5. Day 6, we made like a cluster for the front and some form of closure. So I put this tag on. Day 7 was, I haven't made it yet, so I'll come back to that. And day 8 was to make a trifold folio, like a trifold journal. So that was quite a swift talk through what I've been doing, but I really want to get on to the next project, so I didn't want to spend too much time on this. One thing I have been doing though is I've been adding some journaling cards. Again, this is from the Watching Over You kit, and I've been writing on the back the days of the 100 day project and the task, the thing that we made. So I'm going to actually use this as kind of like a journal for the things that I make. So there's another one in here. What's this one? Yep, day 4, over the page pocket, and I've just used the journaling cards to pop in there. I am planning, say for example on this cluster, I'm going to put some numbers, like I'm going to put a number 2, just to show that these pockets were done on day 2. I've made a pocket here, nothing on there yet, nothing on that one yet. So on here I would put a number 3, then underneath I've got the journaling card with the project that we did. So that's how I've decided to use this journal, so that I'm actually using it interactively rather than it just kind of sitting there on a shelf. I did also go through and just put some strips of paper or washi tape where I had some small gaps, just to neaten that up a little bit. And I, on this one, glued it to about here and then made the top bit into a pocket. And I've used some homemade paper. This is the paper that we used in the zines on Sunday, the last video, and one of those printable clusters to put in there so that I could attach a tab. And because my closure was going to be down here, I thought I could use this as a closure and wrap it round at the top as well, and then that could still come out if I wanted to write on it, but I'm also utilising the top of the envelope folio as well. So those are just a few ideas that I've been coming up with. Now, as I say, day 8 is, oh no, sorry, it's day 7, was a trifold journal notepad. And last summer, I started on this. I've made it out of an Amazon box. And I may not be able to get it all on, it's quite long. But it's basically a trifold journal. And it's got pages in like Rachel did as well. So I actually decided not to make another one because I thought it's already done, it's already here. I've used exactly the same papers as I've been using with the envelopes. So I thought that's done already. And I can, which way does that go? Yeah, I think it goes that way. Or does it go that way? This way. So yeah, because that's the spine. Yeah, so I thought I can use this alongside this and have them as like a bundle. And then I can use both to decorate, put the projects in. I've got lots of pages there to go at if I'm wanting to stick anything down. So that is what I've decided to do, and so I have actually skipped day 7. But this is me all caught up, and today we are going to do day 9, which is a pocket made out of our scrap paper from all our cut-offs from here. And it's a really unusual pocket. I've never seen it before, but it's quite it's quite a fun one. So we will get started with that now. So for your day 9 project, you will need a piece of paper or thicker card, which is going to act as the base of your pocket. I had some mixed media paper left over, which I've just cut down. So it's not going to be a huge pocket, but it is going to fit nicely onto a page. So that doesn't bother me. You'll need some scrap paper to do some collaging on the front. I'm going to use my papers that I've used in the other project so that it all works nicely together. And then you'll need some extra card to make the closures. I've decided I'm going to use tags, but you can use whatever it is you have. And literally, the first thing we're going to do is just stick some of this paper onto our back. So I'm just going to choose some papers that look nice. Use that one because I really like these big leaves on here. And literally just going to choose some that I can stick down onto here. I think I'll mix some of that with some music paper. So I'll do that. And I'm not going to spend loads of time dilly-dallying with bits of paper. Just going to get something that I think looks good and then get it stuck down. So I can put that piece there. And then I'll have another look. So maybe I could use a piece of this. So I'm going to carry on. I'll speed up a little bit and you can still watch, but without me faffing about. And I'll get everything glued down. And then we'll have a look at the next steps.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, so you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough.
My base is all collage and I inked up just a little bit. Now for the closure, we want to have 4 bits of card here. Like this, either side, on each side, because we're going to use string to close it up, and then we can put something in here and the string will keep it in. So that's the idea. Now obviously these tags are already really long, so what I need to do is work out how far I want that folding over. Now if my tag is here, I only really want it coming in a little bit under there, so I want it to fold about there, and I want to cut it, I would say, about there, so that my flap that's going under can't be seen. It may make no sense, but let me show you. So what I mean is, I'm going to cut like that, and I'm just going to score, just because I've not got much room there, and I'm not sure how successful I would be trying to fold it. So what I was thinking is this: when I fold in, I don't want the fold-in bit coming past here, because I don't want to be able to see it, and I don't want to be able to see it through the hole. So that's what I was meaning. And then we've kind of got a flap that would sit there then, and it folds like that, and then we put string over. So the other option would be to use the flap at the back. Suppose you could do that, and then you could reback it. It would depend if you wanted to use this as a writing area. I'm quite inclined to actually put my flaps at the back. I think it might look neater from the front if I did that. So what I'm going to do is going to cut the other 3 tags the same as I've done here, and I'm going to make the score line in the same place. Then I'm going to come back to you and we will stick these together.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
So next we need to stick each flap onto here like this. Now Rachel did actually collage hers. I don't want to. I like mine white. It's not like they're massive. They don't overpower the collage on the back, and I think they look quite nice just like that. I've got white on the collage. I've got lots of white in the journal, so I'm just going to leave mine white. I like them. So I'm going to use Pritt Stick because it gives me a little bit of wiggle time. Just gluing on the back side of that flap and sticking it middle-ish. Just going to hold it, press it down like that, and I'm going to do the same for each flap.
How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
So the flaps are all stuck, and the next thing we need to do is put our string on. So I've got a couple of options. I can either go for green or I can go for this brown twine. So I think I'll go for this one. The only thing that puts me off this twine is that it unravels. So I know you can do that thing with glue, and I know you can also you can put a lighter on it, can't you? So we'll have to sort something like that, because it actually puts me off using it. So I've been trying various ways of doing this. I think the problem I'm having is because this twine is quite thick, and I don't like a lot of ties and twine and string on my projects. So Rachel showed us a way of doing it where we go into the front. See, this is unravelling already. It's so difficult to work with this twine. So we go in the front like this. Bring it in as though we were going to fold it. And then switching it and bringing it through this side like we're doing a parcel fold. However, I felt like it was creating loads of bulk. So I'm just going to do it slightly differently. I'm going to put it through like that. But instead of bringing it into fold, I'm actually going to take it around the back. Like that. Cross it over there. Cross it at the back. And then come in from the back to the front. And I'm just happier with it. It feels like I've got less bulk then in the middle. And also I feel like I can pull it slightly tighter and get a little bit more control of it. So then all you have to do then is just tie in the middle. So you would do the one under like that, and then just tie it. Okay, so that's how I'm happy at doing it. Now, if you've been watching me a while, you also know that I'm not actually keen on bows or ties or things like that. So I can't actually remember now where I'd gotten up to or what I was talking about, because I've been faffing about with this string. But I think I was saying that I don't like bows. So now I feel like I've got to come up with another solution. I've managed to take the bulk away by coming around the back. But now what do I do? Because I'm stuck with this situation where my flaps are coming up and I'm still going to have to tie a bow here. So I'm going to have to go away now and have a think and see if I can come up with a solution, maybe a slightly different way of doing this pocket so that it kind of suits me and suits my style, because at the moment I'm not happy with how this is looking. So let me go away and have a think, and then I will come back and let you know if I've managed to come up with any solutions. So I think I may have come up with a solution. The first thing I've done is I've switched to a much thinner thread. This is waxed cotton. I got it on Etsy ages ago. And the second thing I changed was how I put the string through. So what I'm going to do is pull it from the front on the left, and then I'm actually going to go up to the top and pull it through this way so that we're actually stringing it on the outside like this. And the reason I like this is because it pulls these flaps tighter for a start, and it actually pulls them down. Then you go in the front and you tie it off here so that you haven't got any bulk in the middle. And I think I'm happier with that. And also I think it would still keep whatever you're going to put in it, down. You've still got your flaps. So let's try it out. I've got this piece of paper here. So say I've got this. Undo the knot, take out the one that's come from the bottom, put your thing in, like this. Go in from the front. Get everything pulled nice and tight. And yeah, it works. Okay, so obviously you'd probably have something taller, but it's not going anywhere, you know, it's stuck in there. So I think I prefer actually doing that, and I also quite like the look of that. I think it's a little bit different. You could then, if this was a pocket on your page, you could put it 3 sides and have it stuck. You could have a pocket like that. You could use it as a tuck, and you've got your string here. If you want it as a floating pocket, you could wrap that back round again if you've got enough string. But I think I'm happier with this. I feel like it's just a lot less bulky, and I just prefer it visually as well. So what you could even do is, if you didn't want to tie it, if you're worried about it kind of tying too tightly, you could put a little paper clip on there to hold your string in place as well, like that. I've put some labels on the front here just to finish that off a little bit. But that is day 9. Thank you very much for joining me today, and until next time, take really good care of yourselves. Bye.